The year of our rock and roll gods 2020 had been a tricky year to say the very least. 20 years since the Earth and all life therein was saved from the Y2K millennium bug apocalypse, planet Earth once again stood upon the precipice of extinction thanks to the new coronavirus running rampant through every country across the world. Even worse than total annihilation, there was a very real and likely threat that Christmas 2020 would be cancelled.
What a year. What an absolute dog of a year. Yeah, I've been saying my prayers and taking my vitamins, but it hasn't made the slightest bit of difference, brother. Let me tell you something. If there wasn't Christmas to look forward to in a few days' time, I don't know what I'd do. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. This year has taken a particularly harsh toll on senior citizens, and that includes Father Christmas. I fear Christmas will now have to be cancelled.
There is one hope. It's been 20 years, but maybe they could do it again?
Do you mean LMR?
It's a long shot, but it's worth a go. They could be mankind's only hope to save Christmas.
You think LMR would help again? Are the all-conquering indie punk heroes not too busy writing and rehearsing new music after their heroic comeback in 2018? Yeah, everyone's been banging out new material in lockdown, brother.
Yeah, well, I reckon they might be able to spare a few hours to lend us a hand.
I think you know what to do, son.
Indeed I do, Father, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly where to find them.
LMR saves the world once before. Now, they must save Christmas.
Hi, lads. I thought I'd find you here.
Punter!
How are you doing, boys? First COVID and now the pitch and putt.
I can't believe it, mate. The council wants to set it off for housing.
It's a Haveling institution. Everyone seems to just forgotten about. Folks round here used to care about it, but now they've just moved on to something new. I bet that hurts. Are you sure you're still talking about the pitch and putt?
Oh, punter, you know us too well, man.
No one gives a damn about LMR anymore.
Maybe you could write some new songs? We saved the world from a freaking apocalypse.
We're no more relevant round here than Victoria Wine, Gateway, Fitbiz, or Freeman Hardy and Wills.
I'm sorry to hear that, boys, and unfortunately, I've got some more bad news for you.
What is it, Punter?
It's Father Christmas. He's not in a good way at all. Unless we can help him, Christmas will be cancelled this year and maybe forever. Oh man, not Christmas! There's no time to waste, boys. Come with me now to the North Pole.
Ho ho ho! Hello, limited mental resources. Welcome to the North Pole.
Father Christmas!
Ho ho ho! Just call me Santa, lads. What brings you here? Please tell me you're delivering your debut album. You know, LMR's first album has been on the top of every boy and girl's Christmas list for the last 20 years.
I'm afraid we've come for more pressing issues, Santa.
More important than my favourite band's iconic debut album?
Santa, I know you've got COVID. Punter, you could have warned us, lad. It's okay, boys. I've protected you with my musical god magic. Just don't ask too many questions. You're perfectly safe.
Don't be silly, Punter. I don't have COVID. Everyone knows the coronavirus is a hoax. It's been dreamt up by the liberal media.
Santa, if you've got COVID, there ain't no way you should be visiting 2.3 billion homes on Christmas Eve.
If only we could have gotten you the vaccine. And let Bill Gates track my every move? No, thank you. I got the flu jab a few years ago. And look, there's now hundreds of Santa tracking apps on millions of phones all over the world.
Santa, stop it. Mrs. Claus has told me everything. She's left you, hasn't she?
Nonsense. She's not left me. She's right here.
Please help. I'm not his wife. He won't listen to me or let me leave.
Bloody hell, Santa.
The night times are the worst.
She also told me you sacked all the elves and you've got no toys to deliver this year.
They tried to unionise. Ho ho ho.
Have you not made any toys? What's in the sack?
The truth. Ho ho ho. The truth about the vaccines, which I should be putting into the stockings of all of the boys and girls round the world.
No! You've lost the plot, Santa!
You see, boys, the situation is dire. You must use your indie punk powers again to save Christmas and to stop Santa. We'll do it, Punter, but this time I think we're going to need some help. You're right, E-son, and I know just the people to ask.
I'll keep the tutu if that's all right.
Hi, Dave. Hi, John. How are you both? Did you get my text?
Yes, we did. And of course we'll help. A word without Christmas is simply unimaginable.
You know we'd do anything for LMR. Despite the friendly rivalry, they inspired us to be the musical artists that we've now become.
Even after 3 acclaimed albums, touring across the UK and Europe with the Human League and supporting Erasure, we still hold those early days alongside LMR and the Havering music scene as the defining times of our careers. We've always put our hearts and soul into our music, but I guess I can understand why you chose to help them and not us to create a sound that would save the world from Y2K.
I'm sorry I didn't ask you, I really am. I just thought you'd be busy.
I won't lie, that was a difficult period for us. You know, the song Second Best on the first Echoes album was written about that time, but that's all in the past now.
We're more than happy to work side by side, shoulder to shoulder with our old friends LMR.
That's amazing, thank you. Could you call your contacts in the Havering music scene? We're putting together a super group to save Christmas. I'm calling it
Havering Aid?
LMR Aid.
Oh, right. LMR front and centre again. Great.
And so the supergroup was formed to create a song that would spread Christmas cheer around the world. Alongside LMR, the stellar lineup included the very finest from the Havering music scene. Echoes, Frog, Defend Moscow, Happy Attack, and Frankie and the other one from the Saturdays.
Epidemic, starving children. Can you trace the tracks in our tears? The only present we need this year is indie punk rock filling our ears. Cancel football on Christmas Eve, no game of ours played this year. Pubs empty on the high streets, they've closed down the Café La Roche. So follow the stars to Havering, we'll make a new Bethlehem, saving the world once again. So hold your loved ones and sing. Let's have an LMR Christmas. Let's spread an LMR Christmas all over the world. Let's have an LMR Christmas. An LMR Christmas for the boys and the girls. Fill your empty stocking with what LMR's rocking and dance until you glow. In a socially distanced mosh pit raging under the mistletoe. Let's have an LMR Christmas. Sing indie punk round the Christmas tree. Leave your politics out the door. Let Havering's finest soothe your souls as the world calls out for more. It doesn't matter how much we believe Santa can't leave his house, but with the strumming and the drumming and the punk spirit coming, the magic will never run out. So follow the stars to Havering, we'll make a new Bethlehem. We're saving the world once again, so hold your loved ones and sing. Let's have an LMR Christmas. Let's spread an LMR Christmas all over the world. Let's have an LMR Christmas. An LMR Christmas for the boys and the girls. Fill your empty stocking with what LMR's rocking and dance until you glow.
In a socially distanced mosh pit raging under the mistletoe. Let's have an LMR Christmas. If you're isolating, let the indie punk save you. Our message is loud and pure. LMR aid will win the day. We are the vaccine and we are the cure. Let's have an LMR Christmas. Let's spread an LMR Christmas all over the world. Let's have an LMR Christmas. An LMR Christmas for the boys and the girls. Fill your empty stocking with what LMR's rocking and dance until you glow. In a socially distanced mosh pit raging under the mistletoe. Let's have an LMR Christmas. By spreading the goodness of their indie punk sound around the world, LMR Aid single-handedly saved Christmas and put an end to the dreadful coronavirus pandemic. Of course, they secured the Christmas #1 slot and were offered a 10-album mega deal with the biggest music company in the world. Most importantly of all, they once again took their rightful spot as the jewel in the crown of the Havering music scene.